So we can drill down a bit further now. So that was a high-level overview of how many people are using the system and where. Let's drill down further. So what we're seeing here is the predefined activities that are taking place in the application. So this is, as John mentioned, part of Apty is building out workflows that you saw me use earlier, for example, create an opportunity. But we can use that in a different way. So we don't have to publish that to the user up front. What we can do is we'll talk to the system champion. Okay? We understand how a process should be undertaken, exactly how it should be undertaken. Okay, and then we build out that, for example, workflow, and then we install the extension on the user's browser. But rather than it being a contextual help function they can launch, for a period of time, you may want that hidden. And what it will do is watch how the user is using the system. Because if you roll that out globally, what you'll start to get is, as per here, the activity statistics, we can start seeing what are the most used functionality in the application. Is it as we would expect it to be? Okay, should we be creating more price books, for example, than accounts? Doesn't make sense, but this is just for the demo. We can also drill down further and look at the activities overview. So this is really granular information here. So for example, earlier, I'll refer back to this one, creating an opportunity. So we've seen that the users are at the moment, okay, this is before we've even put Apty on as contextual help, for example, this is just running in the background, watching what they're already doing. We've been watching for over a month, all users. And what we're seeing is when the users are creating an opportunity, on average, it's taken them 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So first off, is that what we would expect? If someone says, no, we should be creating opportunities in 2 minutes, that's taking over twice as long, we can start looking into why. Why is that? Do the users need more help? Do we need to put in some autopilot functions? Do we need to make the process more efficient for them in some way? But not only that, but we can see the drop-off rate. So we got to start to see how many people have actually completed the process start to finish and how many haven't. How many dropped off that process on the way. And then we can say, okay, that's great. What are they doing wrong? Where are they dropping off? So if I was to click on create an opportunity, we can actually drill down and start to look at where people are actually clicking on the screens. So for example, we're always going to start on the opportunities tab. Okay, that's everyone's doing that pretty much. So it's great. Everyone's pretty much clicking on new. Great. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's pretty obvious. Then we start seeing here, as it tails off, when we're selecting the opportunity name and the close date and the account name, things start going a bit awry. Okay, so immediately we start to understand where the users might need help. Okay, opportunity name. Do we put in a tooltip? Do we put in another alert function to say, guys, please remember to put the opportunity name in a certain format. So we get to, as we see here, find out a lot of people aren't clicking on save. Well, that's obvious. This is a demo system, so that might be the case. But in real life, we'd get this picture building up here to let us know exactly where the problem is.